Hello. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of The Queen's Tale. Hello, I am the Queen, the King of the Milky Way Galaxy in EDM, Peyton 3.0, the EDM Vocal Sorcerer. This is a folk podcast called The Queen's Tales. Okay? Not a real podcast, but a little something I created just to poke fun. If you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, comment, and even subscribe if you like this series alone. The channel is predominantly for my EDM rave community for the most part, but I do have a cross audience that comes and enjoys other content that has a wider appeal, such as this. So I want to welcome my special guest on to the cast today, which is basically my alter ego. Actually, I'm the alter ego of him because he's the real life person. The brains behind the whole Peyton 3.0 brand and operation. Give it up for Peyton James Cross Jr. Well, thank you. Thank you. How's everybody? Hello, Peyton 3.0. How are you today? I'm fabulous, darling. And you? I'm great. Now, today, I really wanted to talk about being in tune with your body. Okay? So, let me break it down. I was not a person that was always in tune with their body, especially throughout my very young years up into my early 20s. I would hear the body sending me signals, but because I live such a from the head, I'm in charge of this body perspective, delusionally, as a lot of us still are and do, I would ignore the signal. But the body would always end up in the end winning anyway. And yes, I still didn't learn my lesson until years later. When the body speaks, you must listen. You are not really in control. You are not really in control. You have self-control. The fact that you can get yourself up, move your body, control your speaking, control your eyes. Certain controls you do have, but they're minuscule to the whole team in this thing we call bodies that are responsible for the whole operation running as smoothly as possible, even though we already know nothing's smooth about these human bodies at all. But to survive every day and to live as long as we live, despite what's in our environment, that takes a team effort. There's no way that we could do it on our own. Okay? There's no way that we as a conscience can control all the operations that go on in this body by ourselves. No, so we have to have players in here that while we don't get to say hello, how are you to them, we don't get to go in there and shake their hands and say good morning, good afternoon, have a great night. We need to at least understand on a nice surface level, at least, what's really going on inside of us that makes us tick. And we're mainly talking about scientifically. No disrespect to the ones that believe in religion, such as Christianity. I am not a Christian. I'm actually agnostic. And what that means for those of us who don't know what it means that we're not atheists. Excuse me. We're not atheists. It's just that we believe there is something out there that created all this. We're not putting a name to it. I mean, I would say the universe doesn't really count for anything else but the category of agnostic. I will look it up. But that's basically about it for that. So we need to at least know enough that there's a whole team working here. And so now that you're conscious of it, you're now really a good definition of self-aware. When a body starts sending you cues and signals, instead of ignoring them and doing what you want to do, and that backfire most of the time, excuse me, you are now aware. You are now in tuned with your body. You see, understand these signals that it sends you. This is its way of communication. This is its way of getting its point across as a community. This is its way of speaking to you as a conscious. You see, a lot of times the body doesn't even bother us consciously because it's quietly in there handling business. Whether it's killing an intruder silently, training the troops, and so many more fascinating things that really mirror the world that we live in right now. But that also comes down to the other part, which is very important to be aware of. And it gets better the older you get, especially past 25. But if you're not aware of it, you're always going to ignore it out of bad habit and do what you want to do and end up in messed up situations. I am talking about the very innate power that the brain has, which is your discernment, your intuition, how it has the power to signal that something's wrong here. And here's the thing, you only really overreact when your body has some kind of severe medical problem. Personally, for me, my body tells me something wrong 99.9%, okay? 99.99% of the time, it's literally correct. And so anytime I find that I don't listen to it, bad things happen, you know? So it's really past the age of 25 when your discernment needs to be focused and used. Okay? But I'm just here to tell you that most of us need to be more aware and become more in tune with our bodies. you'll see how much better your life gets just because of that alone. Wow. Thank you so much, Peyton. You're welcome. That's all I have to say today. Not gonna be long-winded today for you guys. But okay, well, let's give him another hand. If you like what you heard today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, and of course, comment. And thank you so much for those of you who are not electronic dance music fans. You can go ahead and sing your way out, but before you go out, you must stop what you're doing at home or wherever you are and press the like button at least. We gotta get the algorithm to start giving me more love out there to get to people who really need to see this besides you guys. Okay? Now, for the rest of you who are EDM music lovers, enthusiasts, ravers, you name it, candy kids, the outfits, this is for you. So go ahead and follow the social medias. They are very EDM and culture eccentric community. You know, Plur and Fam for Life. But really, social media, it's just not good. It's not good. So we don't control it. We tend to get controlled by it. And that's why creators like me truly hate the platforms. So really who's still the king at this point is email. Email is still king, even after all these years. This is where we can control the conversation and get things back and forth. And we need to get as you know, as supporter, fan, I don't know what to call you, to, you know, creator. So the easy way to get on my email list is by going to peyton30.com, which is there at the top of the card or the screen that you see. And as a gift from me to you, you get 3 free unreleased EDM bangers. Yes. Well, I want to thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next episode of The Queen's Cast. Bye-bye.